What's up, guys? It's your boy BarcaBoy 103. We have some absolutely monumental news breaking right now, and that is the first team captain of the club, Sergio Busquets, is set to leave at the end of the season following his contract expiring and his decision not to renew. The news broke this morning from Javi Miguel from AES. He's come out saying that Xavi and Busquets met in Marbella this morning with indication that Busquets might not be renewing his contract. Xavi already knows what Busquets' decision is, and now it's up to the captain to choose the most appropriate moment to announce it. The feeling that all the protagonists have been transmitting lately is that Busquets will not continue at Barcelona and will choose to end his career in Saudi Arabia. Now, initially, apparently Busquets was going to wait until after the league was won to decide his future, but now his future has been leaked. He will be leaving. Now, Javi Miguel broke the news this morning, credit to him. It's now a few hours later since this news, and it's all rolling in. Luis Rojo from Marca came out saying that Sergio Busquets has already decided to leave Barcelona at the end of the season. It has been communicated internally, and only the official announcement remains. Relevo have just come out saying that Busquets will leave, and the announcement could be today. Still nothing from Gerard Romero and Fabrizio Romano, but when you get big indications like this that Busquets is going to be leaving, he's going to be leaving. And I am in absolute shock, and I'm very, very sad. Like, I'm not gonna cry, but I'm just sad to see a legend go. I mean, is his time up? You could say that. You could also argue he has one more year at the top level, but just seeing someone who completed football at Barcelona and has been consistent for years and years and years, deciding to go is gonna hurt. Of course, his last game at the Camp Nou will be against Mallorca. I will be there. I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna witness Busquets' last match at home for Barcelona. We've lost two legends. We've lost two legends this season. But it is what it is. It's his decision. I'm not upset about it. I'm not begging for him to stay or begging for him to leave. It's his decision. Xavi wanted him to stay. The board offered him a renewal, and he's decided against it. That's fair enough to him. The only thing that's in my mind is two things. One, if Busquets is going to Saudi Arabia, is Messi going to Saudi Arabia as well? Because I want Messi to come back. You want Messi to come back. Everyone wants Messi to come back. Secondly, as of this current moment, bloody Sergi Roberto is the first team captain of the club next season. If Messi doesn't come back, Roberto is going to lead this team next year. Now, keep in mind, Roberto will not be playing that much. He's going to be a squad player. The next captain in the line after that is Jordi Alba. He won't be playing that much if he ends up staying, which technically means that for the majority of the season, Marc-Andre ter Stegen will lead the team out next season, which also means we're going to need another captain. So whether it's Lewandowski, Dembele, Araujo, Pedri, whatever, it all is going to surround Messi coming back. Because if Messi comes back, I think straight away you give him the captain's armband. I think if Busquets was still here, there's the debate. Just keep Busquets already here, or maybe Busquets will hand the mantle down to Messi, which is fine. But now if Messi's coming in, he's getting that armband straight away. I'm still in shock that Busquets has taken this massive U-turn. I mean, just 2 months ago, or a month and a half ago, Javi Miguel said, "Oh, Busquets, he's gonna stay 100%," and now all of a sudden it's come out of nowhere that he has decided to leave. I'm just looking here on the good old Twitter, still no news. But again, there could be an announcement today. I'm still waiting for the big boys. Juan Martin is the one who came out saying from Relevo that Busquets will leave. He's, of course, very, very reliable. He's even gone on to say that the announcement could be later on today. We just had the renewal of Iñaki Peña this morning. We're still waiting for Gerard Romero, for Fabrizio Romano. I'm still waiting on them, but I cannot believe that he has decided to leave. When everyone is begging him to stay, he's going to earn a decent salary. I guess he feels like maybe he's not good enough anymore. I've seen a report that Busquets is also mentally exhausted, which I don't blame him. I mean, playing at the top level, being the captain, things go bad, you get blamed when sometimes it's rightfully so. But I'm more worried now about replacing him because this man is fucking irreplaceable, man. Like, you can't replace him. Like, when PK leaves, you can say, like, you know, you can bring in a center back, you know, Otto, Christian have done well. Messi leaves, irreplaceable. Busquets leaving is also replaceable. Once Roberto, Jordi Alba leaves, Dani Alba's left, Val's left, they're all replaceable in some way. Whether you found the perfect replacement for, you know, likes of Dani Alba's or some stuff like that is remain to be seen. But those players are replaceable. Busquets isn't. This man is the greatest center defensive midfielder to ever walk this earth. He's accomplished absolutely everything in the game. He's gonna walk away with a league title. I mean, that's better than nothing, really. He'll walk away with a very, very ropey Spanish double in the Super Cup and the league. But he won't be leaving with the trouble like Xavi did. He won't be leaving with the actual double like Iniesta did. I mean, he's better than Suarez. Suarez left with nothing, so it's very, very sad. I think that last game against Mallorca at the Camp Nou, hopefully he deserves. We haven't had a good send-off since Iniesta left. I want an Iniesta-esque send-off for Busquets. PK should have gotten it. PK got a little quick goodbye, but that's okay because we were mid-season, although I think we were just about to go into the World Cup break, so I don't understand why the club didn't go all out for him. They just did the Siempre PK little video, and that's it. I want a mosaic. I want banners left, right, and center for this man, because what this man has done for this club is something we will never see again in our lifetime. We'll have another good center back. We'll have another good right back. But what this man's done in the pivot is something we will never, ever see before. I'm absolutely gutted. I wish Busquets, of course, nothing but the best in his future. He is an absolute legend of this club. 700 games. He made the most, third most appearances, I believe, behind Xavi and Messi. He's won the lot. He's done everything. So shout out to Busi. We'll wait and see what happens over the next few hours. I am expecting a video to come out from Barcelona or an official announcement somehow, some way, some shape or form. I'm actually going to be at the next 2 home games, so we'll see how the Camp Nou reacts. The parade is all going to happen and stuff, so hopefully Busquets will get the send-off that he thoroughly deserves. And yeah, big question now for Barcelona. Who's going to be the captain next season? Who's going to come in to replace him? Now, pivot. We definitely need a pivot now, because not only do we only have Busquets, now we got no one. So whether you bring back Nico, you sign Amrabat, you keep Kessié, you play De Jong there for a year, you play Gundogan if you sign him for a year, you break the bank and just say F it and just sign Zubamendi for 60 million. I have no idea what's going to happen. I think now alongside a right back, a pivot is the utmost priority this summer, because we're about to lose the best pivot of all time. So leave me your thoughts down in the comments below. Would you have pushed for Busquets to stay? Would you want him to leave? Are you happy that he's leaving? Would you prefer for him to stay one more year? What are your thoughts on Busquets leaving? What's your best moment? I think his best season was probably like from 2015 to 2018. He was unbelievable. I think those were his peak years. But he's been so good for I think since so he broke in the team in 2009 and he played well. I think once 2011 hit till now, he's been consistent. Like, I get it, we've had some bad performances just like every other player does, but what he's on the pitch, I promise you, you will never see it again. His vision, his passing, the way he moves the ball, off the ball, his interceptions, his tackles, the way he reads the game, it's just something you'll never ever see before. So alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe down below. We'll wait and see what happens. But Busquets, an end of an era, the captain of the first team. He's worked his way up. El Capitano, he's set to be leaving the club at the end of the season following the expiration, you could say, of his contract. He has decided to leave and not renew with Barcelona. And we'll see if the final moments, the rest of this game's coming up. We have Espanyol, Sociedad, Valladolid, Mallorca, Celta Vigo, then the Vissel Kobe match. I don't know if he'll play in that game. He probably will, to be honest. It'll be his last game against Iniesta. A nice little reunion, but we'll see how things develop over the next few hours. But it is expected that Sergio Busquets will leave the club at the end of the season. Leave your thoughts down below. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care. Visca Barça, Visca Catalunya, and Visca Busquets.